A defence witness in the SRC international trial says he saw Datuk Seri Najib Razak holding papers containing charts of a purported money trail into the former PM's bank account back in February 2016. Najib's former principal private secretary Tan Sri Shukri Saleh told the court today that the money flow chart was similar to the ones revealed by former Attorney General Tan Sri Muhammad Apandi Ali at a press conference on January 26, 2016. This was when Apandi was announcing that Najib was cleared of any wrongdoing in the 1MDB and SRC scandals. During the press conference, the then AG held up two papers which showed the monetary flow chart into Najib's account, claiming that it was a donation from the Saudi royal family. However, the next day, then Petaling Jaya Utara MP Tony Phua said the charts actually showed the money trail involving SRC, revealing the fund transfer to the M-Bank accounts owned by the former Premier. Back then, Phua had said that Apandi had accidentally dug the grave for Najib because the chart showed how 27 million ringgit was transferred from SRC into his accounts. Datasonic stock seesawed today as uncertainties over its prospects of securing public contracts amid the new political landscape weighed on sentiment. The counter, which opened at 90 cents a piece, reached a high of 95 cents just before 10 a.m. before plunging 23.9% to a low of 68.5 cents at about 11 a.m. However, it rebounded since then, and by the close, the stock was unchanged at 94 cents a piece for a market capitalization of 1.26 billion ringgit. It saw 122.45 million shares traded, exceeding its 200-day average trading volume of 12.06 million shares. According to SJ Securities Remiser KC Goh, the initial sell-down was seen as a result of Datasonic being a politically linked counter, while the rebound was thanks to investors who saw it as a value buy. Another analyst who spoke on condition of anonymity told The Edge that the group's ability to secure new projects under the new administration could have contributed to the sell-down this morning. It is worth noting that the group is currently bidding for two contracts, namely the Foreign Visa System and the National Integrated Immigration System, the latter of which is reported to be worth a hefty sum of 1 billion ringgit to 1.5 billion ringgit. IGM Corp has bagged a 530 million ringgit job to build the superstructures for the exchange TRX's residential component in Tun Razak Exchange or TRX in Kuala Lumpur. In a filing with Bursa Malaysia, IGM Corp said LQ Residential 1, the JV between Landlease and TRX City, awarded the job to its subsidiary IGM Construction. The project comprises two blocks of service apartments over 50 stories high, known as TRX Residences. Construction work will take 36 months and is slated for completion by May 2023. This is IGM's fourth project in the upcoming financial district. The group is currently undertaking two construction projects, HSBC Malaysia's and Affin Bank's new headquarters, which are both scheduled for completion by end 2020. Menara Prudential, which IGM developed, constructed and owns, was completed in May 2019 and is 81% tenanted. Eversend Corp has agreed to buy a lift boat company which is privately owned by its founder, major shareholder, executive chairman and MD Tan Sri A.K. Nathan. Nathan, via Vahana Holdings, had offered to sell Vahana Offshore to Eversend on February 10th. He said the injection will help improve the group's bottom line and boost shareholders' confidence. Vahana Offshore owns the Vahana Aryan lift boat and Vahana Arjun, the construction of which will be completed in 2021. Both vessels have secured a 5-year charter contract to work in Saudi Aramco projects, which will start in June 2020 for Vahana Aryan and June 2021 for Vahana Arjun. The purchase price of Vahana Offshore will be ascertained by an independent valuer. The transaction will be satisfied via the issuance of new redeemable convertible preference shares. UEM Adjenta has identified Indonesia as a key growth area, particularly for its healthcare and infrastructure services. The company already has a presence there in the form of its infrastructure solutions arm, as the group is currently managing the maintenance of the Cikampek Paliman Highway. Managing Director and CEO Datuk Azmi American says Indonesia has vast potential for growth, which UEM Adjenta aims to tap over the next 2 years. The Republic contributes about 5% to the group's revenue. Azmi hopes that over time, the contribution from Indonesia will be comparable to its India and Taiwan businesses. In FY18, the group raked in 51.2 million ringgit from India and 271.3 million ringgit from its Taiwan operations. Moving forward, he says 2020 is going to be a tough year, but he believes the company will remain resilient. UEM Adjenta's order book currently stands at 13.2 billion ringgit, which translates to earnings visibility up to 2038.